What's up guys? So in the newest finals update, they've finally given us the option for a separate scope sensitivity. This is something that I've mentioned in a couple of videos and something that I've really wanted them to do for a while now, because it gives you so much more control over your ADS sensitivity and allows you to dial it in to something that feels perfect for you. After playing this game for about a month, trying out tons of different sensitivities, tons of different ADS sensitivities, I think I've finally discovered what might be the best sense for this game. I know sensitivity is personal preference. There are some people who play really high sense and some people who play very low sense, and some people are able to make that work for them, but there definitely is a more optimal sensitivity to use in this game. And just for a bit of context so that you guys know what I'm talking about, I have several hundred hours in aim training. I've aim trained at all different sensitivities. I'm currently Voltaic Master rank, but I'm also not an aim train one trick. I've actually applied those skills in games. I've hit the highest rank in aim intensive games. I've been Masters in Pred and Apex, Grandmaster in Overwatch, and I've always just played at a pretty high level for every game that I've tried. So I do have a little bit of experience when it comes to finding optimal sensitivities for games, but what I have found to be the best sensitivity for this game is going to be something near 1600 DPI 16, which is about 35 centimeters per 360. I feel like this is a perfect middle ground for this game. It's fast enough to keep up with all the very quick movements in this game, but it's also slow enough to where it's not super hard to control. It's just a very good balanced sensitivity. I have been messing around with this for a while. I've tried tons of different sensitivities from this game from high to low, but this is one that's felt the most balanced to me. Now, if you feel like this is too fast or too slow, you can bump it up or down just a little bit, but I wouldn't go too far. In my opinion, the most optimal range in this game for 1600 DPI is going to be anywhere from 14 to about 18. So in 800 DPI, it would be 32, or it would be anywhere from 28 to 36 for your sensitivity. Yes, I know there are players who can make higher and lower than that work, but this is going to be the best range for most players. To be able to use these really high sensitivities, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of time in aim trainers to build proper mouse control to actually see the benefits of the higher sensitivities. But this range that I'm giving will work for most players regardless of skill set. Like I said earlier, I've tried so many different sensitivities in this game, and whenever I'm in this range, I notice that my aim is significantly better. I've also looked at the sensitivities from a bunch of really good aimers in this game, and most of them do fall within this range. Now, as for mouse zoom sensitivity multiplier, before I would recommend just keeping this at 100 and turning focal length scaling on, but since we now have the option for a separate scope sense, you don't need to do that anymore. You can actually turn off the focal length scaling and manually dial in a sensitivity that feels perfect for you. And what I've found to feel really good for me is going to be 75%. As soon as I dialed in this sense, I was just shooting nukes. I can't tell you how good my aim felt. It felt 10 times better than having focal length scaling on. And I've messed around with this a lot too. And a very good range that I've found is going to be anywhere from 70 to 80%. Setting it down to 70% makes it feel a little bit similar to how it feels with focal length scaling on. But for me personally, that felt a little bit too slow. So I bumped it up to 75 and it felt so good. Like, I felt my aim instantly improve after I did that. It just felt more natural. If you guys were to set this to 100%, then your hip fire and your ADS sensitivity would be exactly the same. There are some people who like this, but personally, I don't really like it. So yeah, mess around with it and find out what you like. As I said, I feel like anywhere from 70 to 80% is going to be best for most people. Okay, real quick, since this video is on the topic of sensitivity and improving your aim, I need to talk to you guys about the sale that SkyPad is having right now. You can currently get one of their glass mouse pads for up to 60% off, which is an absolute steal. If you guys didn't know, SkyPad makes some of the highest quality glass mouse pads available. Since it's made of glass, the speed will always be consistent and it'll keep that same speed forever. I've been using one for a couple of years and it's one of the reasons why I can aim so well. Getting one of these pads for this price is such a good deal, and you can also get an additional 10% off this sale price by using code COMPLIES at checkout. It'll help you guys save a little bit more money, and it also helps me out as well. So yeah, huge SkyPad sale right now. If you're interested, links will be down below. I highly recommend them. Yeah, just wanted to tell you guys about that real quick. Now back to the video. As for scope sensitivity multiplier, this is what I'm still kind of actively working on because the sniper in this game just feels kind of weird to use. I don't know if it's just the scope sensitivity or if it's the transition from hip fire to scope sensitivity that feels weird, but it feels kind of clunky. But the scope sensitivity that I found to work pretty good for me is about 25%. The range that felt best for me was from 20 to 30%, and so I just kind of landed in the middle of that. So again, mess around with this a little bit until you find something that you're comfortable with. I feel like that 20 to 30% will work for most people. But yeah, that's what I found to be the best sensitivities for this game. Try these out, and once you find something that works for you, I promise you are going to be shooting nukes. Your aim is going to feel better than it ever has before. If it does feel better, or if this video helped you, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out a ton. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any finals content in the future. And if you guys want to see me play live, the link to my Twitch is down below. The rest of this video is just going to be some banking gameplay that I got from the other day. I was just playing with a friend who's kind of new to the game. I may do some rank content in the future too. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. The winged ninja.
Might just follow you around to make sure you don't get a single clip the rest of this game. Never mind, you're getting cooked.
By who? That guy's 1 HP.
You're dead.
Look at my damage. I'm more damage than the entire lobby put together right now. Hit every shot right
You
there.
actually already have like half your damage from last game.
Am I resing with my gun out?
No, he has enough.
No, we're literally like 2 minutes in. He's already got like 4k damage.
He left.
I need to learn how to play light. Looks infinitely more fun.
It's definitely
Pretty
more
brain
fun.
dead.
In like every 1v3 possible, and Lenny's just like the third party go, breaking everything I'm standing on.
Steamrollers is lead.
No, they're bottom.
In the elevator.
It's not just about the victims.
A contestant from the Boundless is carrying quite a tidy sum. If they don't back soon, then
Yep. Yeah. I think he got cleaned up by another team if it wasn't you who got the kill. Like really, really, really strong. But then
Yeah.
the lobby just like started running away from him.
Yeah.
He was like wiping one side of the map forever, so